Good afternoon, everyone that watching Change Our Community. I want to say Happy New Year to everyone today. Today is January 4th, first Sabbath, first Saturday of the year. I want to tell all the viewers who's watching today, and I want to welcome each and every one of you today. Jeudi a son privilège pour me ensemble avec nous. T'as regardé show Change Our Community de Pascal every Saturday à 3 heures pour 4 heures. Et besoin faut qu'on est là, faut qu'on est jeudi à bon Dieu gon plan pour 2025 là, ou même qui découragé, ou même qui gon plan qui pas bien déterminé, ou bien plan pas réussi, m'pa découragé today. And for those of you who has a plan, who do not discourage. If the plan did not accomplish, and I want you to know God does not forget you. God knows everything. And today, a lot of us was having a plan for us to stay in church, or some of you have a plan to get married. Some of you have a plan to finish school. Some of you have a plan to get a job. Some of us has a plan to get promoted. Some of us has a plan to get a green card. Some of them have a plan to have a children. Some of them got a plan to get married. But today, I want you to know that 2025, God hear all your prayer. God hear everything you request. I want you to know, do not give up. God got your back. And I will tell you a story today about a man who never give up is David. We are going to talk about David today, and I want you to know if David can make it, and you can make it. And all of you in the Bible know understand the David story, how he started. My goal, I'm not going to explain to you how David started. My goal is to explain to you what happened to David in Psalm 101. Jeudi, il faut qu'on ait l'histoire de David. Dans Psalm 101 est très important, comment d'abord Dieu dit avec David. Comment David demandait bon Dieu en chance, comment David demandait bon Dieu bon mon deuxième chance encore. Et je dis au même taptadim, and I want you to know today, living with integrity is the most important thing. Okay? Living with integrity is the most important thing because we need to understand what integrity is all about. Integrity is your behavior, is your character, is everything about you. And I want you to know today, God is want to touch your heart. And the way he's going to touch your heart as you that listen to me. And I want you to know, God, li ka mayen ke ou, problème ou gen, bon Dieu ka résoudre li, difficulté ou gen, bon Dieu ka résoudre li, situation gen, bon Dieu ka résoudre li. Et il faut qu'on ait moi-même, bon Dieu, résoudre un peu le problème pour moi, je ne pas l'avoir là. Parce que si pas bon Dieu, je dis, je ne peux pas vivre, je dis. C'est bon Dieu qui font mon chance, qui fait ma vivre 2025 là. Et il me pile plan, bon Dieu, bon Dieu, bon Dieu qui plan, qui joue pour l'agir, qui est pour l'agir, qui sait pour supposé faire. Moi-même, avant aujourd'hui, I want you to know our God is a God of faithful. Is a God of grace. Is a God of love. Your parents, your mom, your son, your husband and wife can promise you, but guess what? They can, when they promise you, you're capable to résoudre problem now. When God promises you, he will resolve the problems. Today, let's start the Bible study with the gentleman called David in the Bible. Psalm 101. Rick, can you read the Psalm 101 for me? Let's start verse 1. He said, I will sing your love. Read for me, Rick.
I will sing of your love and justice.
The Lord said, I will
sing praise.
The Lord said, David said, I will sing your love and justice to you, and I will sing praising. That's number one. What does that mean? When somebody said, I will sing love of your love and justice to you, Lord, I will praise you. And today, the only man we can praise is God, Jesus Christ, who died for your sin and my sin. And what David is trying to explain to people, the situation I have, and I have to live a certain way, what we call it, leading a blind life, and be careful with what he allowed into his life. That's number one. He said, number two,
I will be careful to lead a blameless life.
I will
when
be
will
careful.
you come to me.
I will be careful to what? To lead a blameless life when you will come to me. What does that mean? Blameless, Rick. What does that mean? Blameless. With what he allowed to his life, how can a young people today live with integrity? Especially the world is offering a lot of things to those young people, destruction. Especially the pressure is very big on them. Especially jeunes sa yo ta vive en 2024-2025, nous avons pile distractif qui rive yo, comment ka vive on blame life? Ça c'est question ça. He said to us, when will you come to me? Because the situation I am living, what God is asking me, what David is asking me, what David is saying, what I'm asking, is say, when would you come to me? This is what the Bible. When you come to a situation challenging, you live in a mess of situation, whether you're in a situation of marriage, or whether it's a situation at work, whether it's a situation family, or young people, you have a problems. The question is, when would you come to me? That's what David said. Keep going.
I will conduct the affairs of my house with a blameless heart.
I will conduct the affair of my house with a blameless heart. We all understand when the heart got bleeding, what happened? You get upset. L'on moun frustré dou, l'on moun fâché, l'on moun font bagay ki mal ki so fait. You really get upset when somebody will do to you. The blood, the heart got give it to you. And he keep bleeding. All said, I will conduct the affair of my house with a blameless heart. That's what it said. Reject the evil and the slander. The psalmist said he will not tolerate the slander or deceitful to their culture with social media, and often becomes so platform to gossip and negative speech. What do you think about this practical way can we apply in our relationship in our community? Je dis à vivre avec une communauté qui vraiment a gossip, a fait juda. Yo dans toute social media t'a dit cause. Je dis à moi avoir qui practical way nous ka faire pour nous ka gon relation avec bon Dieu. Ma parle avec jeune. Ma parle avec you that listening. This is the question. That means you have to do what we call it rejecting evil and slander. The psalmist said, he will not tolerate those stuff in my heart. If David said, I will not tolerate those stuff in my heart, that means you and I, we need to think about those stuff. And let's keep going.
I will not look with approval on anything that is vile.
Well, the Bible really said, I would not look for approval for anything that is vile. What does vile mean, Rick? Talk to me. What does vile mean?
Disgusting, sick.
Okay,
Yes.
things that bad. What David tried to say, I will not look in approval for doing something bad. But if you're thinking about to do something bad 2025, think about it. If you think about it to do something bad to your family, to your friend, to your mom, your sister, your wife, your kids, at work, at school, think about it. Do not approve that. Ask God to help you not to approve that. Because what David tried to say, the people that surrender him and they have so much problems. But according to the principle of God, what you need to understand, everything you do in life, there's accountability. But today, church, if you're not offering people to have faith, but the youth and the member of the church will leave you. Accountability is very important. We need to teach people how to have faith. Today in our community, the question we can ask, how can we build and maintain those relationships with God? Ou même t'as dit. Comment on peut faire build une relation avec l'église ou avec la communauté? Those questions is very important. Because integrity is very important. Faithful is very important. Trusting is very important. Holiness is very important. Ou même t'as découragé aujourd'hui. Ou même you feel like you're by yourself. Ou même vous sentez pour compte aujourd'hui. Je dis m'abdou ça. You have a God is by your side. You have a friend by yourself. When David feel like he loneliness, he's by himself, he realized that the only person that can help him is God. What verse 4 said. Read verse 4.
All right. The perverse of heart shall be far from me. I will have nothing to do with what is evil.
What the Bible tried to explain to you, the perversion, whatever bad idea you have today, that's in your heart. You need to ask God to make it go away from you. The evil thoughts you have, the evil ideas you have, ask God to put it away. If David can ask God to put it away, what about you? There's no difference between you and David. All I ask you today, think about this stuff. And I'll have nothing to do with evil. If you think about to hurt somebody 2025, you're thinking about to do something bad 2025, you're thinking about to steal, robbing, and do more, all those things you're thinking about to do. Think about this stuff. Put that away from your heart. Ask God to fill your heart with the goodness, with praising and singing. Verse 5.
Whoever slanders their neighbor in secret, I will put to silence.
This is
Whoever
what-
has haughty eyes and a proud heart, I will not tolerate.
Rick, I want you to do a research for me what haughty eyes and proud heart mean. Let's continue. What the Bible tried to say, whoever slanders their neighbor in secret, I will put them silence. There's a lot of stuff we're doing right now. We put them in silence. We're doing in silence. We don't want nobody to know them. But the Bible said one day they're gonna reveal it. Ou même t'as fait neighbor mal, ou même t'as fait zanmou mal, ou même t'as fait parent mal, madame ou mal, petit ou mal, ma ou mal. Pas ça ba ça yo. What the Bible said right now, it said, whoever. There's no exception. It doesn't matter if you're a pastor. It doesn't matter if you're elders. It doesn't matter if you're a mother. It doesn't matter if you're your husband. It doesn't matter if you're a kid. We say, whoever slanders the neighbor in secret, I will put them silence. And also he said, whoever haughty eyes, and what he said, proud heart, I will not tolerate it. What does haughty eye mean? What does that mean?
Haughty eyes is a phrase that describes a look of arrogance or disdain where someone feels superior and looks down on others.
If you think you're superior than you think you're superior than your husband and your wife and your kids and your mom because you have a degree, you have this, you have that. God said it's not good. It's not me. Some people think they're better than the others. Some people think they're superior than the others because they have XYZ, they have the title under the name. But today I'm going to reach out to you. Think about this stuff. It said, I will not tolerate that. If you think the fact you speak different languages, sous pensez à cause ou ka parler plusieurs langages, sous pensez à cause ou gen plusieurs degrés, sous pensez à cause ou gen gros position, sous pensez à cause ou porte yon titre, pas de nom. Mais David dit comme ça, I will not tolerate that. God said I will not tolerate that. Even me, I will not tolerate it. Because that's what the Bible said. Parce que gen moun de boute de yo gon titre yo pense yo gros moun. Je ne parle avant aujourd'hui. Education is very important. Te gon grand moun haïtien te di mon bagay. And I'm going to translate it in English also. Haitian woman, when I used to own my own business in Naples, Florida. Never forget that. I used to own a health business, a chiropractic clinic. And she was my patient. I was working with a group of partners, and she was driving. They said, young man, mabdou bagay. Considérez éducation, c'est madame. Éducation, pas jam kito. Fi ka vin nan la vou lali. But, so gen that. Let me translate that in English. There was an old Haitian lady. She was my patient. I was driving her home one time, and we were talking because I'm a person I like to engage. She said, young man, remember, that time I was in college. He said, remember, your education considered is your girlfriend. She will not live in you. Education will not live in you. She can leave you, but your education cannot leave you. What she mean by that? He said, young man, go to school. Get as much knowledge you can have. With education, you can have anyone in your life. God will bless you. With education, God will bless you with someone. Today, young people, I'm talking to you. Young adults, I'm talking to you. The member of the church, I'm talking to you. Your education is your husband. Your education is your wife. Your education is your girlfriend. They can leave you. But what you have in your mind and your brain will not leave you. Seek for knowledge. That's what Solomon said. He did not say seek for money. Solomon said seek for knowledge. A lot of us, we always seek for money, for wealth. That's not what it's not what I'm trying to say. Don't look for it. That's not what I'm trying to say. But Bible a dit, cherchez connaissance d'abord. C'est ça Bible a dit. A lot of us qui ça nous fait nous chercher, l'autre bagage qui est bien important.
My eyes will be on the faithful in the land, and they may dwell with me. The one who walks is blameless, will minister to me.
My eyes will be in the faithful land. Là où fait bon bagay pour bon Dieu, je bon Dieu nan ou même. Le monde entier a gardé autour. Zami, famille, petit. I'm telling you, when you do something good, everybody want to see that. But when you're doing something bad too, everybody want to see it too. But guess what they're going to do? They will destroy your reputation. Il y a détruit réputation. Fais attention, my friend. Fais attention, membre de l'église. Fais attention, ou même t'attendez. Those who walk in blameless will minister to me. Verse 7.
No one who practices deceit will dwell in my house. No one who speaks falsely will stand in my presence.
Listen, that's why I love the Bible. The Bible is a fairy tale. It's a book that to help us to get closer to God, closer to this society. He said, no one who practicing deceive. What does deceive mean, Rick? No one. who practice and deceive. What does that mean?
1 second.
Will dwell in my house. No one who does bad, ou même soit fait bad jodi, ou même t'as fait plan pour faire n'importe bagay qui mauvais.
In action or practice of deceiving someone by concealing or misrepresenting the truth.
Guess what? God said, I don't want you to dwell in my house. Ou même t'as fait Judas, ou même t'as fait gossip, créer parole sur le monde, t'as dit monde mais salier, ou même qui formé l'autre parole, ou même t'as dit quelques paroles, qui ça Bible a dit? You will not dwell in my house. You will not stand in my presence. Verse 8.
Every morning I will put to silence all the wicked in the land. I will cut off every evildoer from the city of the Lord.
Let me explain to you. Remember, it was a prayer. Chaque matin on leve, pas oublier mot ça. Pas oublier samedi là. Dans Somme 101, il dit comme ça, every morning I will put the silence all the wicked in the land. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Si Bible a dit, David leve chaque matin, il dit comme ça, ma make sure tout le monde t'a fait mal. Ma fait rester silence. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Ou même qui petit bon Dieu t'a découragé avec la vie, on monde t'a fait mal. Ou même qui découragé dans l'école. Ou même on monde t'a persécuté. Jodi a mes versets ça me pote ba. Il dit comme ça chaque matin ma make sure mettez tout monde satanique, Satan, mauvais esprit put the message. And I will cut off every evil doors from the city of the Lord. Est-ce que c'est pas la foi pas gagner? Ça fait aujourd'hui persécution courir ou veut quitter l'église? Mais verset oui. Sous que problème persécution, verset 8 là dit ça. Sous pas la foi, verset 8 là dit ou la foi aujourd'hui. Every morning, I will put to silent all. C'est pour celle-là, non? Tout le monde t'a fait mal, bon Dieu m'a dit, priez ça pour éliminer yo, pour mettre au silence. Pour quelle raison de problème? Pour quelle raison peut-être le problème? Ou pas l'argent? Pour quelle raison de problème? À cause d'un problème d'immigration. Pour quelle raison de problème? Ou pour qu'on marie. Pour quelle raison de problème? Si vous n'avez pas de problème. Pour quelle raison de problème? Ou pour qu'on joue notre job. Pour ça, on va tête au problème. Bon Dieu ka aidé, frère. Bon Dieu ka aidé. Bon Dieu ka résoudre problème non. Moi même jour me cap pas là c'est parce que bon Dieu fait miracle pour moi. Bon Dieu fait un pile pour moi. Il fait pour petit moi, il fait pour famille moi. Il fait pour travail moi. Si bon Dieu a fait pour moi, il a fait pour David, il a fait pour vous même tout. Pour ils soient découragés. You think it's over? Ou découragé, ou dit comme ça, enough is enough. Si vous avez un bon problème, vous pouvez aller à l'église. Marie va aller à l'église. Madame va aller à l'église. Moun la kay va aller à l'église. Si vous va aller à l'école. Je dois aller à l'école. C'est parce que vous n'avez pas la foi. Si nous retournons dans verset 3, Bible a dit, I hate what faithless people do. I will have no part in it. Moun qui va la foi. Si vous n'avez pas la foi, vous ne pouvez pas attendre. Mais si vous avez la foi, vous continuez à attendre. Parce que c'est la foi qui fait là. C'est la foi qu'il faut là. C'est la foi qu'il faut vivre. C'est la foi qu'il faut qu'il hope. Tout ça ou besoin faire, ajouter foi. Everything you want to do, you need to act with faith. You got to see it, but you got to go. I remember when I was in college. I want to graduate. This is my faith to graduate. But I have to take all my class. All the requirement. But those classes, they're no good. Sometimes they're hard. But because I have faith and I believe God can help me, guess what? I continue to go by faith. What do you think I'm gradué? I'm changé l'embral gradué college. And I'm going to say that in Creole, I'm going to say that in English. For the viewers that want that will understand it. L'embral gradué college. I'll give you the story. When I'm about to graduate from college, I decided to go see, it's required you go see your advisor. And I said I want to graduate with 2 degrees plus a minor. I only have 4 classes left to graduate, 3 classes left to graduate with 3 degrees. My first degree was sociology, social science. My third one was political science. In the beginning, I want to graduate with 4 major. Psychology. Psychology didn't like me. Every time when I take a psychology class, I got D for dumb, F for funny. I decided not to do it anymore. Okay? But I continue with psychology and social science. Political science, I did not have a cable in my house. I could not continue with the political science. Because I didn't have a cable. Because all the class I was taking, they have to, remember 2001 when what happened to New York? And my professor told me I have to watch CNN News, I have to watch Fox News. News, all my classes are about news. Guess what? Media politics, Middle East politics. I didn't have cable. There's no way I could continue with that major. I was in college where I was living and I have a chance to have cable. The person couldn't pay it for it. And I couldn't afford it. I was in college. But I continue with 2 major, sociology and social science. But I have minor in political science. Reason why? Because I couldn't finish my political science class because I could not afford to watch political news because all the exam, all the class, all the assignment is about what happened to the Middle East. You remember 9/11. But today, God gave me grace to graduate with a bachelor degree with sociology and social science. When I went to the professor, I said, I want to graduate. He said, no, there's no way you could graduate because you have an accent, the Haitian accent. There is no way. That's impossible. And I was praying God because I have faith. My mom teach me faith. The church teach me faith, taught me faith. All the stuff. Guess what? I'm praying in my heart. I said, God, help me. And he said, English. He said, let me check your English. He said, no. There's no way you can graduate. You're missing English. I said, God, help me out. He said, let me look in for science. I said, God, help me out. But finally, he said, English is okay. But only 1 class you have left. History. College history. Oh, I said, Lord, I missed that one. And I'm going to go take a freshman class. And I'm a senior. Freshman class, I'm a senior. It's going to have 150 students in the class. But I said, God, help me. But do you know God helped me to pass that class? But let me explain to you today. Ndè nan collège. Job mwen pou mde graduate avec 4 métiers. Political science, social science, psychology and sociology. But psychology, chaque fois mal pour psychology, je prends F. Pour classe yo, ça D pour classe yo. or C minus. I say, I'm not rated, I'm pas prêté la donne. But, bon Dieu aide m. Lèm vin gade m di psychology ou pas la donne. M continue avec sociologie, social science, and political science. Kote m ta vive la, m pat ge kebol. M pat ka effort kebol. M mal paye pour li. Ça veut dire, toute classe yo ban mwen yo, m oblige à regarder news, dans CNN News, NBC News, Fox News, pour me connaître ça passe dans le Middle East là, ou remember 2000, 2001, 9/11. M prend une classe qui est Media Politics. Middle East Politics. Ça me pral connaître dans Middle East Politics, si m pas regarder Fox News, si m pas regarder CNN News, si m pas regarder NBC News. Ça veut dire que je suis obligé là-dedans, il y a pas mes assignments, ça te passe. L'aime réaliser, je ne peux pas faire ça. Qui ça me fait? Je ne peux pas ça. But, je suis avec deux. Je dis, bon, je vais finir à deux ça quand même. Kounya là, qui ça, bon, je fais? Je gradué avec sociologie, avec social science. Je suis minor dans political science. Je suis 3 classes pour me graduer. Je ne dis pas prêter l'école encore pour me finir. Parce que je suis un deadline. I ended up graduating with 2 major plus a minor in political science. Je suis retourné back. On seul semestre, je suis gradué. Ou même qui découragé dans l'école. Ou même qui découragé dans le travail. Ou même qui découragé dans la relation, dans la famille, dans le travail, dans tout ça, découragé. Qui la foi. The reason why I show the faith with you, pour m'expliquer, jeune garçon sur Haïti, il a même pas l'anglais, bon Dieu prenne, les villes dans parmi blancs, yo, parmi l'autre nation, yo, pour la garder, si tu as gardé avec 4 métiers, qui blanc t'a fait ça pour vous? Qui l'autre nation t'a fait ça pour vous? On connaît bon Dieu. Parce que Jean-Grand Haïtien te dit, il dit considérer éducation, c'est madame ou, c'est ménage. Ça me fait pousser avec l'éducation. Imaginez-vous. Imaginez-vous. Jeune garçon haïtien a gradué avec double degree. Plus ou moins en political science. Dans FAU. Guillaume Blanc qui m'a demandé, how did you do that? Sous besoin, ou ka texte moi, ou ka relé moi. On t'a expliqué comment me gradué avec almost 4 métiers. But nigga, pour Dieu, by myself. Après ça, je continue l'école pour master. Je ne viens pas parler de l'affaire d'éducation aujourd'hui. Je viens parler de la foi. Mettez l'éducation d'abord. Mettez connaissance d'abord. Parce que bon Dieu, c'est les connaissances. In the beginning, God created heaven and the earth. That's knowledge. Premier jour, il dit, mais ça le fait. Knowledge is coming from God. Il y a des gens qui knowledge qui sorti de l'autre côté. Non. Knowledge de quel côté? Sorti dans mon Dieu. Salomon, dans Proverbe, il dit, search for knowledge. Ou voulez give up aujourd'hui. Ou même qui va aller à l'école encore. Alors, pour nous bagaille, non. Pour bagaille, non, pour aider d'eau, pour aider les bon Dieu, pour aider des communautés. Pour bagaille, non. Continuez avec l'école ou non. C'est pour certificat, pour trade. Pour trade ou bagaille, plus vite que possible. Ou même qui sont à Haïti, ou t'es docteur, ou t'es ingénieur, ou t'es avocat. Don't give up. But God has a plan for you. And I want you to know that. If David did not give up, if I did not give up, if others did not give up, Simba give up, David pas give up, l'autre monde pas give up. Zamou beaucoup de pas give up, qu'on est gon bagay. Gon secret. 2025 là. I'm praying for you. I'm reaching out to you today. We're doing the Bible study every Saturday. This Saturday, next Saturday, I'm not going to be here. I'll be somewhere else. I don't know who's going to come to do the Bible study. One of you can come in to do the Bible study. One of you can come in the show. Let's change our community. Let's change our youth. Let's change ourselves. Let's change our pastors, our church, our community, how they think. Let's change them in the two positive way. Ou même si vous voulez participer dans le show, venez. Nous voulons faire une interview avec vous. Nous voulons comment il faut quitter l'église tout. Nous voulons pour avoir expérience ou avoir témoignage. But I want you to know, God loves you. He's always going to continue to love you. Remember, si maman parle mon, papa parle mon, madame parle mon, petite parle mon, zamo parle mon, je joue con zamo qui aime c'est bon Dieu. And I love you too. God hates the sin, but he doesn't hate you. Change come to you. Change come to me. Remember, in the Bible, verse 3, I will not look with approval on anything devout, and I hate what faithful people do. I will have no part in it. Verset 3, Psalm 101, verset 3. I will not. M'enraille mon qui va la foi. Pas besoin faire partie avec eux. Ouais, tout le monde qui arrive dans la vie a son fait yo gen. Ouais, ou même la monter avion. I was reading a book. The pilot, or he has a faith. Whatever destiny he's gonna go, he has a faith to get you there. Et la foi seulement. Ou voilà Haïti, moun tap conduit avion sur seul bagage seulement gen. La foi, c'est vous le mettre au côté dans l'airport Port-au-Prince au Cap là. If you come into Miami, all the pilot has faith. All he has, faith to the destiny, to get there, to bring you there. But you need to have faith where God gonna bring you. May God continue to bless you. 2025 with you and your family. Do not give up. Have faith. 2025. Hold on. Do not discourage. Share the video with everybody, your friends, your colleagues, your mom, your family. Share the video. Let them know how faith is good. No matter what, somebody, somehow, you're going to deliver. Pour finir encore. Vous connaissez you're persistent. That's the reason why I do business with you. Have faith. Be persistent. May God continue to bless you. Thank you. Stay tuned.